What up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the WFT Show. I'm your host, Justin Nico. A special show, a special episode here tonight. Very happy to be joined by our guest host, my brother in arms, and just a good all-around dude when he's not being a cunt. My buddy, Kevin von Helvete, everybody. Kevin, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Your brother in arms, but not so much legs. Did you mean to say that? Was that a wheelchair fucking burn?
You know what? It was just a layered thing that I said, and you caught it. So good for you. Brain still works.
We'll see in an hour.
Good to have you on, though, man. You're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk about some stories, and we're gonna first we want to pump you and say that we're happy to have you. So thanks for being on. And what do you got going on? You want to talk about your projects that you got going right now?
Yeah, I've got, I just started doing comedy again, which is going well, so I'm pretty stoked on that. I got a bunch of new material. Doing a show this Saturday at the Haney in Maple Ridge, headlining. I'm going to go for about 30 minutes, which is probably the longest set I've done.
Good,
and,
man.
I think it'll go over well because these are my people out here in the valley. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to have a bunch of my scumbag friends and family and my mom and a bunch of people come out. It's going to be a big bash. And I've been doing a podcast, too, for about 3 months called You Might Want to Sit Down for This Podcast.
Right on.
And that's been going pretty good and keep me quite busy, too.
Hey, guys.
Also,
I don't want to butt in here, but hey, how's it going?
I was going to get to you, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Get to you. Also joined with us is our man in the sky, our voice behind the cloud, the man behind the curtain, Mark B. Mark is our producer, and he's the reason why we can even put this whole thing together. Mark, how are you doing?
I am doing great. I did put up Kevin's page with all his links there. You might want to sit down for this. And the URL is sitdownforthispodcast.com. Check out Kevin's stuff. It's really, really cool. It's up on screen now. He is on Spotify. Actually, he's on a lot more places than we are. We're on fucking YouTube, and that's it.
Yeah. Also, too, though, which we haven't mentioned yet, you are a politician. You're running for your Strata Council president. Aren't you still doing that?
I'm not running for much these days, Justin.
Keep doing this. Doing this.
Jesus, fuck. But no.
Do you have a leg up on your competition?
You have a couple legs up on me. I started a lot of shit with my Strata. Well, they started it, right. And I love vengeance. Is just a beautiful dish. Served heaping pile. I'm like, an eye for 1,000 eyes for an eye is kind of my policy. So they came at me with a bullshit complaint, and then I just full on, like, I'm going to be the president. I started putting posters all over the building, and I was a real pain in their ass. And
right.
I don't want to be the president of Strata because there's fucking dickheads like me complaining and making their life hell. But it was an effective campaign because now they all pretty much tiptoe around me, kiss my ass. I send an email. I hear back from the person within like an hour. It worked out perfect.
Good. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So then that's all you need. See, we had to deal with Strata. Someone on Christmas Day took a picture of my cat. We were on a ground level apartment, and our cat was outside, and someone was really upset about that. They took a picture of my cat and sent it to Strata, and Strata gave me a warning saying if my cat was outside again, I was going to get a $200 fine. And I was like, fuck this. Yeah, man. And, it just goes to show you that, like, the level of cunt you have to be on a Strata is just out of this world. So It would have changed you, man. It would have changed you. So I'm glad you didn't have to do it, and you just got what you wanted that way. That's much better.
I am a cunt, but it would have been like a different flavor of cunt, I guess. And just a little one before we start, I want to tell you this, that I have 2 cats. Well, actually, one died recently. Rest in peace, Carmelita. Bless her soul. But they became outdoor cats, and I got complaints about them being a menace. And I came back to that letter going, actually, they're my emotional support cats. And if you're going to call the pound or take away a handicapped man's only friends, I feel like I'll be going to the media with this, and this is a fight you're not going to lose.
That's so good. Yeah, use that card every chance you get, bro. Just every time you're like, dude, I'm gonna have a mental breakdown if you don't let me skip this line right now.
Even though I'm the only guy sitting down with like, oh, I'm so relaxed.
I love it. Right. All right. Well, what else we got to cover, Mark? We want to say like and subscribe our channel, please. If you're watching this video, please like and please subscribe. We also do some clips. We're going to clip this episode. And please, when you see those come up, please like those, watch those. It helps the algorithms and all that good stuff. Anything else, Mark?
Yeah, I just want to say hello to some people in our chat. We got lots of people here. We got Jess, head mod Jess. Hey, Jess, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. And we got JR, our other mod, in the chat now. Thank you for being here, guys. We also have some regulars. We have Vera Bobo. How's it going, Vera? Who just tweeted a bunch of emojis, cats in boxes emoji. I don't know what that means. And we have Pyra. I want to give a special shout out to Pyra, who submitted, I think, half the stories for tonight.
Pyra really helped out.
Pyra is absolutely fucking awesome, and she is in our Discord. If you want to be exposed to the awesomeness that is Pyra, join our Discord. Discord is an underground community where we have our, our secret meetings, and we hang out during the week, and we talk shit, we shit post to each other, and we share news stories, and we plan for the next show. Please join our Discord community. The link is pinned up in the chat here. Pyra says, keep quiet on the Strata Council part, and you just say you're running for president. You get more of that sweet lobbyist money that way. That's not a bad idea.
Boom. There you go.
Yeah, I agree. Can I say one thing quickly? Can I just say, real quick? I invited a bunch of my punk rock dirtbag friends to go on here, and anyone who's out there, Turbo Yugen World and the rest of you, what's up? Thanks for talk shit. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, Ladybug Daisy Frenchie. I think that's your girl. She seems to like you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you say Daisy Frenchie? Ladybug? Est-ce que tu parles français? Est-ce que tu parles
Ladybug,
français, Ladybug?
Daisy Frenchie.
Bonjour,
yeah,
bonjour
right.
Ladybug. Est-ce que tu parles français? Let me know in chat if you speak French.
What the hell? Mark just started doing French-Canadian phone sex. Did you hear that?
But yeah, no. Please like the stream and subscribe to the channel. We really, really appreciate it. By the way, if we get to 100 subscribers, Justin has committed to doing a hot tub stream where he will be in a bikini in a hot tub during the stream the whole time. He has been working out. He's been. We're waiting for that 100 subscriber so we can do this. So please tell your friends, tell them to join us here live every Thursday at 9 p.m. on YouTube.
Well, in the chat, let me know if you want it to be a banana hammock or a bikini. I'll do either one. So I have a kiddie pool. We're gonna fill it up. What do you want? Do you want?
I think you should do the bikini with the top.
Pudding?
You should do the top too.
All right, that's fine. I could use one at this point. I could use the support. All right. You want to get started?
Yeah, let's get started. So here at the WFT show, we talk about all the best news of the week, and this is what we have to report. The first story, gentlemen. Thailand is seeing some hard times these days. There seems to be some serious monkeying around. You've seen videos of monkeys attacking tourists in cities. Well, here is video, and I will play it now for our audience. Monkeys. 2 packs of monkeys invaded a Thai town.
Yes.
And
when you told me about this story, I was like, this is the lead. This is the lead story. Okay. Are we gonna show the video?
The video is playing right now. We're watching right now hundreds of monkeys that have congregated in the downtown area of this Thai town and are openly battling each other. It seems to be 2 factions of monkeys that are attacking. They're ignoring humans, by the way.
That's crazy.
Humans are not involved. There's some beef here, some deep beef between one monkey tribe and the other.
Bloods and Crips. It looks like Thai.
No, Bloods
and Crips.
Bloods and chimps.
That's good. Oh my God. Look, man, we did a story recently about how they were messing with human and monkey DNA splicing, gene splicing. I'm like, was there a lab leak again in Thailand or something? And now these monkeys are going to take over the world? Is this the fucking monkey movie? Planet of the Apes? Is that what this is starting right now?
I hope so. This is amazing. Like, I want to see a monkey fight. Do they have weapons, or are they just fisticuffs?
It's just fisticuffs. I mean, they don't look like they look like they agreed to the rules beforehand. No weapons, no blunt objects, no poison or grenades. They're just fighting each other in the street, and it looks as though one faction eventually gave up. There was a loser in this fight, because this is not still going on today. There was a giant monkey fight in the downtown area of this town, and one faction of monkeys lost and had to pull out.
Wow. Can you imagine? You're in traffic and this happens and you're like, get off my car, no. There's nothing you can do. You gotta stay in your car or you're gonna get your arm ripped off by a fucking monkey. This would be the most hilarious thing ever, but the most frightening thing at the same time.
Are there any like sniper monkeys just throwing their shit from buildings or trees?
I don't know, but that's a fucking good idea right there.
I want there to be sniper poo-poo monkeys.
Somebody is going to teach a monkey how to shoot a gun, and that's when it's all over for us. That's when it's all over.
This is training for fucking us.
Well, I love it.
Justin, you brought this up before the show. I mean, in the news, there has been kind of weird news about animal-human hybrids. So maybe this is the first that we're maybe seeing. There might be something in the wild where this maybe we gave monkeys our warlike ways. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I think we realized that because it was to fight the robots that are eventually taking over, the AI that we're giving all our war toys to. We were like, oh, we better make some hybrid monkey, like human animal fucking soldiers to fight the robots. And it looks like this is just like a test run. But glad it's happening in another country on Thailand's like an island, isn't it? Isn't it kind of so hopefully they can.
Well, no, I mean it's kind of tied to. Yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with that.
Let's go with that. Okay, so they can't get here, right? They can't get here. They can't swim here, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm frightened. If they can get here, I'm pretty frightened.
I love whenever last time it's Jupiter. We were talking about Jupiter, and Justin was like, "It's a gas giant, right?" And I was like, "Yeah."
It's a gaseous giant.
Yeah, we're not very. Our audience should know. I mean, we just skim the articles before we actually discuss them. So don't.
Well, because it's funnier if we don't know too much, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you in the chat, if you have some corrections that you wanna make to.
Call us out like.
Let us know. Yeah, Jess Marois says this is horrifying.
Or if you're a monkey, let us know what the fuck is happening. What are these fights about? Fill us in.
We'd love to interview your leader. We'd like to interview the winner. It's like, what happens? Like, woo,
Like, oh yeah, he fucked up. Like, yeah, he deserves to die.
I love it. All right, what's the next one?
All right, so this story, I mean, I don't like politics. I don't like all this bullshit, but Justin wanted to talk about it. It's an important story. China. Gentlemen, China. There's a little bit of action here. So that we have some Canadian detainees in China that are kind of like in a hard place right now, that are in a bad way. What do you know about this story, Justin?
Okay, so basically the CEO of Huawei was detained and arrested in Canada because Trump and the Americans want her extradited to America. So Canada was like, oh, we don't want to get involved, but we do. And then China did not like that because she's apparently, I think her dad is like deep into politics in the CCP, and they want her extradited to the U.S. because Huawei is stealing intellectual property like just crazy. And so China, to get back at Canada, just randomly picks two Canadian people, business guys that are in China, and says, we're throwing you in jail. And they want to do like a trade, I guess. But now they got another guy on like some trumped up drug charge.
Yeah. And
he's just been sentenced to death right before this girl is supposed to do her extradition trial. I think I said that right.
Yep, that's perfect.
So it's just obviously hilarious and obvious timing that this is happening. But like, she's being put up in a mansion. She's allowed to go shopping every day. She's just got like bodyguards. Like, she's not in jail. Okay. These dudes are in serious jail. And they're like, I didn't even do anything. Like, why me? What are you doing? And my question is, why do Canadians keep going to China right now? Don't go to China right now if you're Canadian, okay? Your backpack with your Canadian flag on it is not welcome. Don't go there.
You have better luck going to Thailand and fighting monkeys than going to... I think they're pretty similar length flights.
That is hilarious. That's hilarious. What are you doing, son? I'm going to Thailand. Why? To chase my dream of being the monkey UFC champion of the world.
Yes. What? But fucking death? But the drug charge, death.
Yeah,
I heard that too. That's crazy.
I mean,
dude, they'll kill you for anything.
It wasn't even that much meth, I hear. You know?
Oh, was it? Was it
meth?
It was meth. Yeah. Yeah, it was a couple of kilos. Yeah, it was a. Oh, you guys are walking it back now? You guys are fucking changing your mind? I thought you wanted justice.
It back.
Well, I mean, anyone dumb enough to take 2 kilos of meth into China, I don't know now, man. I don't want to look at. Let's just stick with the 2 Michaels. Those guys seem legit and above board. This other guy's ruining everything. It's serious though, man. It is crazy. I just listened to this woman who escaped North Korea, explaining how North Korea is now just China. Like it's just a work force for China, and how China is just tripling down on their abuse of power. And I don't understand why anyone would go there, honest to God, especially in a time where China's clearly got it out for Canada. But what do you do? What do you do right now? Like, because our prime minister is just such a pussy. So there's no way that, like, he's moving the needle, you know what I mean, on getting them back. Like, if I'm one of those 2 Michael guys, I'm like, fuck, I'm done. I'm dying. Like, you know what I mean? Can I get someone else in charge here, please?
Trudeau's thrown a election, or he put it? Is that? I heard that today. I know I'm changing.
Oh, he
the
rushed
subject,
the election. Didn't we talk about this? That he was going to rush the election.
So you can get rid of that fucker. Get rid of all Justins. Justins are garbage, in my opinion. Something in the name.
They got big dicks, though. They got big dicks.
Yes.
Whatever.
Well, whatever.
I mean, there is a snap election, I think, that's going to be called, and I don't know if much is gonna change though, guys. And I think these poor dudes are fucking stuck in China until we release this Huawei. How do you pronounce that company name? Huawei. So she's like the CFO or the CTO, really high-ranking person in Huawei, and I don't think anything is going to happen until we release her. So maybe that's what we got to do.
Well, they'll just figure out a way to like puss out in court, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, we had to let her go." Like, look, dude, remember the Air India bombing? Do you remember that? That was like the most expensive endeavor in like Canadian history in court. And the guys who did it were clearly guilty. And they're like, it's too political. We'll just let them go. So they'll just do the same thing. They'll just let them go.
But if we let her go, the U.S. is going to be fucking pissed at us. And then then they're not going to open the fucking border and we're not going to be able to go over there.
Yeah, but we'll just bring Biden a box of chocolates and you'll forget what the fuck happened.
There you go. That's
and you'll
diplomacy.
Be like, did I tell you about that time I had a gang fight with a guy named Skippy? he brought a switchblade.
Bunch of monkeys showed up.
Yeah,
I'm just sticking on that monkey story. That's what I want to hear.
I mean, it's a great video. It's a great video. I'll post it in Discord after. It's really awesome. A couple of comments in the chat. Pyra says it's nice to know that nepotism rules over there too. Yeah, it's pretty much nepotism all around. Vera Bobo says that's why you don't go to China. That's some sound advice right there.
Did you see Pyra's other one about Singapore?
Yeah, Singapore. Pyra says Singapore used to have a noose displayed on their airport with a sign warning that they'll kill drug smugglers.
Jesus.
Listen, they still do. They do public hangings. If you, they'll kill you for an ounce of weed. For less than an ounce of weed, they will.
Yeah,
they
Singapore
will
does
publicly
not fuck
kill
around.
you.
Yeah.
No, and neither does North Korea. North Korea, get this, North Korea, their public executions are mandatory that you have attend, which is like, I mean, at the end of the day, is a pretty strong power move. Like, hey, you got to come watch us kill people for no reason, and remember, this could be you. That's pretty strong. That's like when I kill ants, I make all the other ants watch me kill the ants.
I just want to put the question to you guys: would public executions kind of rein us in here in Canada? Is this something that we need?
Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, we're doing it career-wise, where people's like ability to make an income. So that's kind of Canada's version of a public hanging. It's like, oh, you accidentally said something in a tweet that was taken out of context 10 years ago. I'm going to get you fired from your job. That's the equivalent in Canada.
I see. Right? Yeah, the cancellation is the public execution here.
Yeah.
I think like the Clifford Olsons and those kind of monsters, definitely. I think he's dead though. But you know, those like horrible molester, pedo, I think that'd be I'd go watch that. I think the families would probably take some joy in watching those people fucking die. But beyond that, I don't know.
Yeah. Carla Homolka, yeah, she deserves it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know if I'd bring my kids, like go get Dairy Queen and then just show up for the hanging though, bud.
No, I wouldn't bring kids. But I mean, if they hang the A&W guy, because that fucking cocksucker keeps like I can't handle that A&W guy anymore, I'll go to A&W on the way to watch his hang if he keeps talking about fucking no hormones and grass fed. Like, it's still fast food. Shut the fuck up.
No, but how about this? They keep bragging about a law that is in Canada. No one puts hormones in their meat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just hilarious. Like, everyone does that, buddy. That's not a fucking brag. That's just the law.
We don't spit on your burgers anymore. Hey, fantastic. Onion rings, though, we put them on our cocks. We put the onion rings on our cocks. A lot of compo for fucking grease burns on dicks for people who work at AW.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for thank you for indulging me with that story, Mark. What's the next one?
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
All right. A couple of comments here. Ryan Cause says, why don't you talk about midget strippers or something cool? We're getting there, Ryan. Just give us a minute.
Oh, we're getting there.
Yeah. Ladybug Daisy Frenchie says, nah, no way. That's just nuts. Pyra says, I have relatives who have been getting begging calls from the Tories wanting monies this week, so there may be a snap election. I think it's happening. The news is, I think we're going to get an election in Canada, whether we like it or not. Let's talk about the next story, guys, because this is Kevin. You were talking about Strata Councils, which is kind of a foreign concept to me because I'm not a homeowner. So Strata Councils are for homeowners, right?
It's
yes.
I think it's like you could be a renter.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Condos, townhouses. I think any of those.
I don't think you can. I think you have to be an owner to be on the council. Like, you can go listen.
Be in it.
Resident.
Yeah.
But if you're renting, you still have to fucking abide to the stupid fucking rules and do all the bullshit.
Okay.
And you have less say because you're not an owner, and they can actually boot you out.
The owners are your overlords. You're just a lowly peasant renter. So just get it straight, Kevin.
I am an owner.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
And I resent you for it.
Exactly. So Kevin, fuck you. Fuck you, okay? You're a homeowner in Vancouver.
Elitist.
Fuck you. You fucking elitist. You got all the money in the fucking world or something. You come here on our show, fucking show to flaunt all your fucking money that you're a homeowner while we're just paying rent. We're fucking plebs paying rent while you're flaunting your fucking condo in our face.
Hey,
so anyway.
It cost me my legs. I became an inspirational speaker. So I don't know. What do you want, right?
All right. Well, excuses. So anyway,
yes.
I bring it up because how would you guys like to be billionaires? Because it looks like it's going to be possible very, very soon. NASA is launching a mission to explore an asteroid that they think contains 10,000 quadrillion dollars worth of precious metals. So effectively, if we went and mined this asteroid and distributed the wealth among everybody on Earth, every single person on the planet could become a billionaire.
I like how you're making this assumption that anybody would fucking share that, because no one's going to fucking share it. Some rich piece of shit or a bunch of rich pieces of shit are going to take all the money and fucking keep it, and the rest of us are still going to be where we're at. But it'd be pretty sweet if you could spread that out around the whole world, and I'm sure it could.
And we could all hold hands and sing Kumbaya and give each other fucking daisy chain circle jerks. But that's probably not going to happen. In fact, I just kind of remember something recently in the news about some billionaires who were in a space race to get up to space for no fucking apparent reason. But now there's an asteroid coming around that has 10 quadrillion fucking zillion billion dollars on it. That's what they're fucking doing. We're like, why is Bezos going to space? Why is Richard Branson and Elon Musk in a race to go to space? This is fucking why, obviously. And as soon as they do, they become king of the world. Okay, you get that fucking asteroid. Well, how do you even get to what? They're gonna like land on an asteroid that's moving 100,000 miles an hour and fucking mine it, then get the stuff back here? Is that like, by the time they mine it, won't they be like at Mars or something? Like,
I don't know.
How the fuck is this gonna work?
I'm sure they could figure it out.
Yeah, I think it's machinery. I don't think they're actually going to send. I would assume they just send a bunch of really high tech machinery there to dig it out and do all that shit. But it's pretty fucking crazy. What's kind of materials are in there?
Everything to make our fucking cell phones and sex dolls.
Pretty much,
yeah. So there you go, cell phones and sex dolls. But all I know is that this is the priority. Our planet is burning. I'm fucking sweating like a sieve right now because of global warming. We got a pandemic going on, and we're like, need to get that precious metals and minerals. So it tells you where the priorities are. And we're going to make billionaires, trillionaires any day now. And I think that's when the Civil War starts. I think once billionaires become trillionaires and they just start shitting money and we are like eating trillionaire shit. I think that's when the coin flips. You know what I mean? That's when I start to light fires and fucking break windows.
That's when you start your own monkey gang. And then fuck it.
That's what we're gonna look like. That's what you look like to a trillionaire, Kevin. Okay, you're a homeowner.
I guess peasant human standing beside a fucking billionaire pretty much is a fucking primate, right? Like we're lesser than.
We are lesser than them. We are lesser than them.
So they think, but fuck them.
Jay, one of our mods says, if I can just get 5 of you guys to send me $5 each, and then you guys do the same and keep going, we may be onto something.
That sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Has that ever been tried? I don't know. That sounds really genius.
Yeah. Do you guys have you guys heard of Amway? I have these awesome products I would love to sell you. My garage is full of it.
My last name is Madoff, by the way. Madoff. Not many people know that. Pyra says, this is just a distraction. The real reason they want to go to space is Epstein's ghost has set up shop on an asteroid.
Wow.
Weird. That's interesting information.
Well, Epstein traded in his island for an asteroid. Yeah, there's no international laws on an asteroid.
All right. And Ryan Cause, K-O-Z, Kevin.
That's my fucking, yeah.
Yeah, he says, Kevin, why are your eyes black like Satan?
I did a lot of acid when I was younger, and my pupils have never really gone back to normal. And also, I worship Satan.
That's a good reason. That's a good reason.
You've admitted this.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Doesn't von Helvete mean from hell?
It sure does.
There you go. There it is.
Yeah.
Ladybug Daisy Frenchie says, Kevin, he likes your sexy eyes, my brother. So I think Satan is sexy. I mean, let's
I feel like
face it.
I feel like it's time that I should let you know that Ryan Cause is my cousin, and we don't really swing that way in this family. I'm not gonna, But anyway, thanks for the suggestion, Gigi.
Never say no. Okay. Never say no. Yeah, I mean it's a little judgmental there, Kevin. I mean you got to stay open to the possibilities. It's a big world out there, you know.
Incest is the one thing that Satanism is not cool with. Is not cool with incest.
Are you first cousins?
We are first cousins. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well.
Just asking.
Okay.
Just asking.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, we do our due diligence here on the show. We must say.
That's good.
Next story, gents. This is really, really disturbing here. So, I'm just gonna come out with the story. There was a guy, a young gentleman, who just got convicted to 24 years in prison in Tampa, Florida, and he ran over a mother and her young child and killed them both.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's going to jail for 24 years in a prison in Tampa, Florida. However, this guy was a TikToker, and there's a bunch of TikToking girls over on TikTok that are up in arms, and they think that this guy should be released because he's just too good looking. He's just too cute. This guy is now a heartthrob among the TikTok community.
Okay. Sorry. Do you want to go first, Kevin? You want to go first?
Go ahead, man.
Okay. This story is proof that women are crazier than men. Okay? This is fucking proof that women are crazier than men. What do you think he's going to do? Like, you're going to write love letters and send him booby and snatch pictures because you're like, oh, I'm the one. I'm the one who's going to turn him around. He'll love me. No, he'll kill you too, bitch. Are you stupid? This is ridiculous. And you want him out? He killed a little girl and a mother. Are you serious? TikTok can suck my balls on this one. I'm sorry. I don't like it. Ladies, you're all crazy. This is an indictment on pretty much 90% of women. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you went first. So let me apologize to women on behalf of the show. That's not mine.
Yeah, that was alleged. We'd like to distance ourselves right now from everything that Justin said.
All right.
Hey, the views of Justin Nickel are not necessarily those of Kevin von Helvete.
All right. That being said, would you follow this guy?
No, fuck this clown, man. That's just fucked up. And I hope he's kind of like trying to like play that up as his defense, because I feel they don't fuck around with shit like that in the States. And he's gonna get in front of a hard ass judge in Tampa and they're gonna throw his ass away, and he's not gonna be so pretty in the face or the butthole fucking after he spends some serious time in jail.
Yeah. Look, let's put him in.
And if any of those girls want to fuck somebody who's been in a car crash, my cock works. I'm over here, and I'm not in jail.
Dude, that's got to be the lottery of like being paralyzed, right? Like still having your cock work. Like that's pretty good. Like if you had to choose, like, do you know what I mean? If you're like, well, can I just at least, like, if you're like laying there in bed, you're talking to God, you're like, can you just please let my cock work? And he's like, all right. And you're like, all right, I'm you know what? I can come to terms with this.
Well, yeah, 100%. Like one of 3 legs. Well, I need one of 3 legs to work, and I ain't fucking hopping around. It's gonna be the middle one.
Awesome.
It's gonna be my kickstand, and yeah, it was a happy day, a very happy day when I was getting that sponge back.
Is that the name of your penis, by the way? Kickstand? That should be the name of your penis. That should be the name of your penis. I'm sorry.
I haven't named it, but it is now. Party on. Officially named my cock kickstand.
Kickstand?
Yes.
Kickstand?
That's the name of Kevin's first comedy album. Me and my kickstand.
Oh, yes.
Me and my kickstand.
First comedy album. That's good, but Stairway to Kevin is actually my first fucking comedy album.
There you go.
That's really funny. That's really funny.
Awesome.
All right. Next story, gentlemen. We discussed recently the perils of normal people, using aircraft to travel from one place to the other. We talked about this new car that was being developed that could fly, that could drive on the ground and also fly from one airport to the other. So very soon, everybody on the street is going to have access to these aircraft, and they're going to do stuff like this. In the news here, there was a man in Saskatchewan that was charged for flying his helicopter to Dairy Queen because he really, really wanted ice cream cake.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't blame him. Look,
how high was this motherfucker? He's fucking high, flying a helicopter.
Look, it's Saskatchewan. Are they in the middle of a heat wave as well? Because we're in one right now, and I would literally, if I could fly a helicopter, I would fly to 7-Eleven and get a fucking Slurpee right now. You know what I mean? But if, like, I could fly a helicopter and I lived in Saskatchewan, weren't you saying this before? I don't know if I go to Dairy Queen.
I was saying that. Yeah, I would get the fuck out of Saskatchewan. If I had fucking helicopter money and lived in Saskatchewan, the first thing I would do is get in my fucking helicopter and fly to a Dairy Queen somewhere better than Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
And try to do like a Top Gun flyby through the drive-thru. I mean, if you're fucking, if you're badass enough to take a fucking helicopter to a Dairy Queen, go through the drive-thru like a fucking man. Don't be a pussy and park in the parking lot. And I bet you that fucking cocksucker, fucking rich, entitled piece of shit probably parked his fucking helicopter in the wheelchair spot. And I'm over there sweating my balls off because there's a helicopter parked there. So I'm glad the cops got on this twat.
So I guess, like, there's rules, like, if you own a helicopter, you can't just land anywhere you want, like we see in the movies, right? Where someone's like, I gotta go break up this wedding, and he's like, take my helicopter, and the person just lands on someone's front lawn. I guess you're not allowed to do that anymore.
I guess not.
All right.
Yeah,
well, boring.
Yeah, what kind of world are we? What kind of world are we building here, gentlemen? Where you can't fly your helicopter to Dairy Queen? I don't know.
Isn't Saskatchewan just one big fucking helicopter landing pad, anyways? Like, what the fuck is the worst thing that could happen?
With lots of
Is there even like a 5th floor in Saskatchewan in any country?
I'm shocked they actually have Dairy Queen.
I love it.
Moving up. Saskatchewan's moving up.
All right, we got some, our mods, Justin, are telling us we got to read chat because chat is on fucking fire tonight.
Okay, let's go back a bit.
Yeah, so let's see. Oh boy, Pyra says some comments. I can't read that, Pyra. We're good. Oh, no, we're demonetized. Oh, I just got the email from YouTube. So we're 36 minutes in and we're demonetized. So that's later than usual. But thank you, Pyra. Looks like the algorithm read your comment and we are now...
At 9:31? At 9:31?
No, this is good. This is good. We're doing well. Let's see.
Briefly explain. So what if you swear too much or something like that? They'll cut you off from getting monetized?
We talked about anything bad. We talked about a bad thing.
Yeah, they were with us. We actually our CPM went up slightly when we were talking shit about China for a while. We were doing really well. We made a lot of money there. But now with this chat, we just lost. We just lost all our money. Let's see. I'm trying to.
Well, Pyra was commenting on my thing about my little riff there about women on TikTok holding women back 30 years. She said, This is why women didn't have the vote or ability to serve on a jury for most of human history.
Oh boy, so that's the comment I
Wow.
wanted to avoid. That's the comment I wanted to avoid, but we got.
Oh,
Must be a friend of Justin's. Sounds like a friend of Justin's.
Man, it's getting heavy.
Wow.
It's getting heavy.
Wow.
Why does every fucking regular follower sound like they're part of like American Gladiator? What are their fucking names? Pyro and
Pyra. Her full
Pyra.
name is Pyra Draculea. Very cool name. We got Vera Bobo. Vera Bobo is here in the chat. Justin, where did Jay? He put up an email for if anybody wants to send complaints about the content of the WFT show, please email Justin is alone on this one. My wife is mad at me.com.
Yeah, she hasn't looked over at me for a while. She's,
your wife? Is your wife just hanging close?
Well, she's one of the mods, right?
Yeah, she's the head moderator. Yeah, this is a twisted affair we got here.
This is amazing. Hi, Justin's wife.
Hey, don't talk to my fucking wife, motherfucker.
Hey,
Mr. fucking active dick. Why don't you just chill the fuck out?
Hey, lose the square, get with the chair, honey.
Lose the square, get with the chair. God damn it.
Hilarious.
That is fire right there.
It's never worked.
That's hilarious. She said she ain't mad. She said she's not mad. She gets it. She gets it. She hates
Try harder.
those serial killer whores. She hates those serial killer chasing whores. What else we got?
Let's see. James, did he redact his message? He says, James asks, what's up with all the sex words? I thought the show was family friendly. And that's my question. We're kind of off the rails now, guys. Like, we're trying to keep this PG-13. We are demonetized. We're losing.
Actually?
No, not actually. Not at all. But, sorry, James. I mean, we do try to keep it, family friendly, but we just get off the rails here at the WFT show.
Or on the rails.
Yeah, well, not till my kids go to bed there, Kevin.
And then you don't for 3 days.
All right.
What's the next story?
Next story. So now it is time for one of our favorite segments that we like to do as often as possible, Billionaire Beat. It is where we talk about the best people, the smartest people, the richest people, the people that are better than all of us in society, the billionaires.
Yes.
All right. So big story this week. We're going to talk about Elon Musk, but I do want to call back. I want to remind everybody, I want to tell Kevin and remind everybody in the audience that we've now jumped ship. We were backing Elon Musk in the billionaire wars initially. Then we started backing Richard Branson because he fucks up there for sure. And then we jumped ship last week and started backing Rihanna in the billionaire wars because now with a net worth of $1.7 billion, Rihanna is officially a billionaire. But now we got to talk about Elon because Elon is launching a new project with a Canadian venture. He is launching a satellite in space, and this is going to be difficult to explain. So try to follow me here. So he's launching a cube satellite that is going to have a screen on it. There will be a camera filming this screen and live streaming the contents of the screen on YouTube, or I'm not sure what platform it's going to be. And they will be selling advertising. So essentially there's going to be a satellite in space, a TV satellite in space, playing ads, and there will be a camera filming these ads and broadcasting them to the Earth. So we are playing ads in space.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing.
Ad space. That's ad space. That's a stupid fucking. I just wanted to say that just to be a piece of shit.
Ad space. Get it?
I'm out of here, guys. Have a good night. It was fun. Go to meet Justin's wife.
Ooh,
okay. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I need a babysitter anyway. I need to get the fuck out of here and go do a set. Anyways, let me just say this. People are such sheep. Like, Elon has a following of people that will do anything he says, right? And the guy's basically sending a fucking satellite into space with a screen on it that's going to play ads that isn't going to, you would think, I thought, he was going to, like a big projector.
Yeah, that's
play
what
ads
I thought,
to
too.
aliens passing by. But no, there's just a screen with a camera in front of the screen that's going to play ads and people are gonna log in on the internet to fucking watch this because they're like, wow, isn't this cool? It's a fucking TV in space that's just selling me stuff, so I'm gonna buy it.
But would you even know it was in space? Like, is it just gonna be just a screen? Like, you could be like,
know, man.
Like, it's not even in space. It's just in his basement and the lights are off.
Look, Elon is like, he's the smartest dude in the world, but he thinks he's hilarious. That's like a really big problem when someone really smart thinks they're funny and they think everything they do is funny. So like when he shot a fucking Tesla into space that's now orbiting the world, and he put a camera in it, and then you could like log in somewhere and like see the Tesla orbiting the world. He's like, this is hilarious. This is another one of his stupid ideas that isn't funny, but like when you tell your boss that he isn't funny, like he's got fucking an ego the size of the fucking moon. You think he's gonna handle that very well? You're like, no, great idea, boss. I'm gonna need like 40 hours of overtime to do this. You're just gonna bleed him for fucking what you need from him. So he's surrounded by yes men at this point, I think.
True. How much? And I wonder how much the ad space is, because I'm going to buy an ad that says, Elon, fix my spine, you cunt. Because I feel like if anyone can get me walking again, it's that guy. Like, why is he wasting his time on putting that shit? Put a fucking chip in my spine and get me up, you motherfucker.
There you go.
I spoke to that guy's wife. I did a motivational talk at her school every year. Well, I never met her. I can't say I did. But when I heard she was from Vancouver, I did a little bit of research. And I'm like, I would have been in her school while she was there. So I obviously inspired her to marry a bazillionaire, and then
very inspiring.
Grimes is from Vancouver.
Grimes went to Lord Byng. Yeah.
Are you serious? She's our age?
Yeah.
I thought she was a French Canadian squeegee kid from Montreal.
Wikipedia, I believe, is where I found that information. When Wikipedia is a reliable source, as we know.
It's funny you say that because Pyra just said he can't be the smartest dude in the world if he bred with Grimes. Which, I mean, look, dude, Elon is, aside from his money, he's not exactly a catch either. So like, if he wasn't a billionaire, he'd be a tough guy to date. He'd be an awkward fucking date. Okay. I mean, Asperger's aside, he's still a very awkward dude. He's still a very tough dude to have a conversation with. But, so let's not just say Grimes is out of his league or anything. I mean, I've never met the lady, but she does look like she has a body odor problem. Like that's just my initial thought when I look at her. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
She's like hippie. She's a hippie.
Yeah. She's kind of hippie. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw her squeegeeing someone's windshield at some point.
Squeegeeing her armpits so they didn't smell so bad.
All right, couple of comments. Pyra says she went back and forth between Vancouver and Montreal when she was starting. So there you go. Pyra just like is a wealth of information. Ladybug Daisy Frenchie says, I'm not here for PG-13. Love the way the show is going. My kind of show. Hey.
Hell yeah, Ladybug. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So you're our people, Ladybug. You hang out. We're live here every Thursday, 9 p.m., and just jump in the Discord. I got a link up there at the top of the chat. You can click on that Discord link and join our community and hang out with us all week while we shit post and share stories and talk about all sorts of crazy shit.
Also, too, if you are in the Discord and you find the story, we'll talk about it. We'll shout you out. So you get all the praise, you get all the shine, and it helps make the show better. So please, we really encourage that.
All right. Big story next, gentlemen. Huge story. Probably the biggest story of the week, I'd say. Britney is free. Britney is free.
We did it, guys. We did it. We fucking did it. First Diego, then Britney. It should have been the other way around, probably. Right? But we freed Diego Sanchez, then we freed Bill Cosby. Whoa, I had nothing to do with that. I don't know. But then we did Tiger King. Tiger King deserved to get out because that guy's fucking hilarious. And then Britney was like, unfortunately, like 4th or 5th in the chamber, but she's fucking gone. Mark, you want to explain?
Yeah, so, I mean, it's been an ongoing process. As people should know in our audience, Britney Spears has been in a weird situation with her estate where it's been essentially controlled by her father, Jamie Spears, for the last, 20 years or so? So...
at least.
Yeah, at least. So she recently was granted the ability to hire her own lawyer. Before she had a lawyer appointed to her that would essentially force her to do all sorts of crazy shit. So she was recently allowed to have her own lawyer, and now today, because of this kind of like cascading snowball effect of all that stuff, Britney Spears' father, Jamie Spears, has agreed to step down from her conservatorship. Fucking Jamie Spears is gone.
That's huge. She was literally a slave for him. Like the song said, she was being forced to work on the Las Vegas Strip by him, and if she didn't do it, he would fucking he had all the authority. He had the authority to say if she could go online or not. He had the authority to say what lawyers she could hire. He had the authority to keep her kids away from him, and he had the authority to send her to a psychologist and psychiatrist that would just get her hopped up on lithium and make her a zombie. It was insane what she was going through. She couldn't even post anything on Instagram because if she did, saying like help me or whatever, then there would be like repercussions of stuff. So she started to have to do like things in code, and then like these super ultra fans who you're like, fuck, you are an obsessed fan. But they were right. She was in trouble, man. And now she's finally getting out of it, and you know, she deserves it. I know she is. She's fucked up though. Like but
well, that if she wasn't, that's gonna fuck you up too. Like
man.
That's some traumatic shit for how long that went on too.
Yeah, man. And so glad to see that that's happening. But does this mean that the fucking Britney World Tour is back on now? Because that's going to be crazy.
Man.
She's going to just show up bald head and just fucking that's buy your tickets now, kids. All right? Because that's going to be fucking amazing.
That would be so awesome.
But here's the thing. There's a dude who wants to get married to her. So, like, it's just the next line. It's the next team of people just trying to take advantage of her again.
Is it the guy in Tampa?
You know what? I don't know where he's from. Oh, Jesus. I just got that call back. No, but before you know it, he's going to be recruited.
That's why they're the same group is trying to get Britney off and get that guy out because they make a good couple.
I mean,
I think she's crashed a few cars fucking hammered too. I think that's
hilarious.
Yeah, totally. I mean, they're one and the same. They're both very important issues that we have to.
Dude, the leader of that fucking Thai monkey gang is hitting up Britney in her DMs right now. He's like, hey, I hear you're free. But yeah, man, that's a crazy one. Good for her. Hope it works out for her, man. I mean, look, dude, wasn't it like just a couple months ago, her sister was like doing her songs at like some award show or some shit, and Britney's in the crowd watching this, like just being bled like a stuffed pig, like just unbelievably by her own family, man. And we're all just like, wow, that's really unfortunate. I really hope it works out for her. But now I guess the tables have turned. At least her dad has stepped down, but she's still not out of the conservatorship yet. There are still people that are in charge of her finances. There are still people that decide what she gets to do and stuff. So that's kind of what a weird law and rule that is. Can we just talk about a conservatorship where the courts decide, no, you're too fucked, you can't decide anything, we're gonna let this person run your entire life? Jesus,
that is weird. You know what else is weird is how passionate you are about this story. Are you a big Britney Spears fan? And is her dad fucking like calling up fucking like Christina Aguilera right now? Like, hey, you need a manager? Like, is he going on to the next fucking Disney kid or what?
I am pretty passionate. I just realized now, hearing myself, I am overly passionate about this story.
You are. You're fucking like, yeah, man. I love it because I don't give a fuck. So we need you to care because I couldn't give two shits. I think she should be free, but I don't. I think
I get it. It's like Britney's my Gigi Allen. Like you're fucking Gigi Allen.
Who's Gigi Allen? Who's Gigi
Allen?
Who's look Gigi him up later.
Allen? Yeah, he literally throws his own shit at his fans, and they love him for it.
Wow.
Yes. He was at the monkey fight. He was a sniper at the monkey fight.
He's the guy who lost. He's the guy who lost the monkey fight. Yeah. That's hilarious. I love all these stories are tying in.
Oh,
this is
man.
fucking
They
amazing.
are. Yeah, it's coming together. And just to make it clear, this is no relation to the Gigi, my friend who's following right now. This is a different.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
different Gigi,
Ladybug,
different Gigi.
Very different. I don't know if she throws her poo. I don't think so, but definitely a different Gigi for sure.
But if she does, please Tell us in the chat.
We are in a punk rock gang together, her and I.
Hey.
We're a punk rock gang for a punk rock band, death punk band called Turban Aggro out of Norway. We're the Turbo Jugend.
Holy
That's awesome.
Shit.
That sounds like a fighting gang.
Yeah, it sounds very edgy. It sounds like edgy and educated, like they know shit, and not a bunch of fucking idiots like us here just talking about Britney Spears.
Yeah, see, Ladybug.
You couldn't be more wrong. We're just a bunch of fucking partiers, pretty much, and bozos who make dick jokes and fart jokes, and
Our people.
some of them are probably smart, but I'm not.
No, we're not smart here. JR says free GG.
Well, he's pretty free now. He's pretty free. He's about as free as it gets. He's dead.
Yes.
All right.
I've been to his grave, by the way, too.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. I have some grass over in a little canister. I brought it back.
What
Speaking
in the
of,
fuck? Did he throw
I'm
shit
glad I
on
didn't.
you?
No, nobody was there pooping. I peed. I brought a bottle of Jim Beam to his grave, and I went shot for shot like a 26er, and I vomited all over and pissed on it, and then, and then I went to Applebee's.
It's what Gigi would have wanted.
It is, yeah. Except for the Applebee's part.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the only restaurant in town. He's buried in a very small town called Littleton, New Hampshire.
Okay. I still don't know who Gigi is. I don't know who you guys are talking about.
Look him up after the show.
I will. So Ladybug Daisy Frenchie says, hell yeah. Turbo Eugen Los Angeles. Nah, we're just a bunch of weirdos. I like that. I love that. That's really, if I had to define us here at the WFT show, we're a bunch of fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
So that suits us well. Pyra says, is the one dude from Turbo Negro still doing the side project Dr. Midnight or whatever?
No, Hank actually is solo now, and he's just Hank von Hell, and he's got a solo thing. He's got 2 albums out. They're pretty decent, actually.
Hold on.
Yes.
Can we just talk about Pyra? She knows the intricacies of the CCP.
No.
She knows about
don't interrupt her.
space.
Just okay. Yes, Kevin, you were saying no. It's awesome because these are smart people talking.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. Yeah, so no, he's not. He got clean and was doing the Scientology thing, and then put out that album, and then there's a bit of backlash, and then I don't know if he's still doing the Scientology thing. I saw him on his solo tour in Seattle and here with Hank von Hell about 2 years ago, right before COVID, and I ran into him in the back alley in East Hastings behind the rickshaw, basically, and he was having a hard time. The night before in Seattle, he was talking about that was the best heroin he ever did was in Seattle, and I think by the time he got to East Van, he was really twitching and having a hard time staying sober. So we cut the show short. But I did a lot of drugs, so I had a good time. And yeah, his last 2 albums are great. Hank von Hell.
Yo.
And fucking shout out to you for knowing that. That's rad.
Pyra runs deep, dude. I don't know, much respect to Pyra for even knowing every fucking story and angle ever. But
I mean, Pyra's basically the backbone of the show. She feeds us all her awesome stories, and she shows up and fucking drops awesome shit like that in chat. Pyra says, I used to work for the original manager for the Dr. Midnight project. I assume it didn't take Hank too long to realize my ex-boss needed to be fired. LOL. So maybe connect to Pyra in Discord. Hey, if anybody wants to continue this conversation, join Discord. We got a link here at the top of the chat pin. Join us in Discord. This is where this kind of conversation should happen. Also, you should be liking this. We had 11,000 people watching this stream right now, Justin.
Really?
I only see 9 likes, so I don't know what's happening. So I don't know.
Maybe you pick that up.
If you're watching right now, you should definitely like the stream, and you should subscribe too. That's something you should do.
Yeah,
11,000. That's fantastic.
Yeah, man. It's a slow one for us, but we'll take it. All right, what's the next one?
All right. Yeah, I mean, we're nearing the end of the show. I do have a UFO story. I know our audience loves to talk about UFOs, so I don't know.
Great band.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll have time to get to it, but this I think was interesting. Again, Pyra.
We'll run it.
Pyra, another interesting story. So today, guys, there was a big event between I think it was around at 11:30 a.m. Pacific. There was this gathering or this congregation of atheists around the world who decided that they all got together and gave the finger to the sky. They gave a global middle finger to the sky, to God, to end Christianity.
And then God came down in a UFO, pissed off. A green one. What a fucking pussy. I love that fuck Christianity, fuck organized religion. And if I'd have known that, I would have been waving my fucking middle finger up at the stars or the sky today in that 40-degree weather, because that's awesome.
Isn't Satanism an organized religion? Isn't Satan?
I'm not a Satanist. No, I'm not a Satanist at all. I joke that I am, and just kind of wear a lot of the imagery just to piss people off and be a dick.
Listen, I like that. Awesome. I like people who don't like God or think that God doesn't exist or are mad at him, think that fingering him is going to do anything. I think if you don't believe in him and you don't think, what are you fingering in the air, you fucking idiots? And if you thought it was that easy, like, did you think that you would just finger him and he'd be like, all right, I'm out of here? Really? You finger him? I didn't mean finger. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck off. Yeah. God needs a shocker. Here's a shocker. He's not real.
Here. I got this fucking thing I want to talk to you about, you piece of shit. Yeah, that's not how it works.
All right.
That's not how it works.
Finger Jesus.
The story wasn't people fingering God. It was people lifting their middle finger towards God to say "fuck you" to religion. So, I mean, if I get fingered, I know people believe in me. You know what I mean? That would that wouldn't be a good way to deny my existence. If you're putting your fingers inside of me, that's like I exist.
That sounds like a real culty kind of religion, right? You're like, you got to show up on Sunday and we have to finger you all have to finger me.
Yeah, I think isn't that what Mormons do?
Yes. I think that's what fucking Jim Jones did to all his crew before they went to
Great people, the Mormons. Right? Great people.
No, but I think Jim Jones fingered everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Justin. We got Kevin Hanks in the chat now, contributing.
Oh, any relation to Tom?
No, not Tom. Kevin Hanks is one of our regulars here, and he says 2 in the harp, 1 in the fart.
Ah. All right. The harp. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Kevin Hanks just rolls in with that to close the show.
Fucking win. Kevin just won the chat again. Kevin, I'm going to give you 4 free tickets to House of Comedy. Wow. That was good. 2 in the harp, 1 in the fart. That's fucking great. Wow. Yeah, man. I don't know, but I think it takes a little bit more than that to get rid of God. But you know what? Maybe we're all God, man. Maybe we're just all a collective God. We should all just finger ourselves. Maybe after the show, we'll all just go and finger ourselves. How about that?
Join us in Discord.
We should.
Join us in Discord.
Maybe God's a monkey.
Maybe God's in my butthole. Let's all go finger God.
All right. Do we have enough time to talk about UFOs? UFO seems almost anticlimactic after fingering God, I feel. So, if
God has pretty awesome climaxes. God has. I heard it's a hell of an orgasm.
All right. Well, I do want to thank you guys, Justin and Kevin. Thank you for putting on such a great show tonight.
Hey man, that was fun.
Yeah, remember that we are live. We are live here every Thursday, 9 p.m. Pacific, here on YouTube, and we do put out clips, a couple of clips, depending on how we feel, a couple of clips during the week, where we publish highlights on our YouTube channel, and we really appreciate if you watch those. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all the things. Do all the things, man. And join us in Discord. There is a link at the top of the chat there. Join us in Discord. That is our community where we hang out all week and we share stories and we shitpost. So please join us there. And thank you for for watching the show tonight, everybody in the audience. And thank you to the mods for keeping the conversation going. Yeah,
thanks to Jay, thanks to Jess, thanks to everyone. Thanks to the newcomers. We'd like to see the new people that came in tonight. Hopefully you'll come back next week. And Kevin, man, this was a lot of fun, dude. Thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it.
No problem, buddy. Glad we could do it finally, and glad I figured out how to do it after all these time you've asked me to do this.
Okay, Kevin's drunk. Don't fucking listen to Kevin right now. That was fucking choppy.
No, remember before you were using some other like fucking program and you kept trying to explain it to me.
Discord.
Discord.
So I will not be on Discord later because I don't know what the fuck. But I'll be on Zoom.
Hilarious.
I'll be here by myself, fingering God.
All right, that's hilarious. All right, you guys. On behalf of Kevin and Mark and myself, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Have a good night.
Cheers.